Hello, grade 3. Welcome to another read aloud. And this read aloud is Lifetimes by David L. Rice. That means whatever the animals, birds, insects, and humans who are living on the earth, how much they can live on Mother Earth. Let's read the note. Dear fellow Earth residents, our dear home planet Earth is having terrible problems. It's not too late to solve them, but to do so, we need to work together and respect each species' role in Mother Nature's grand plan. Most of us, plants and animals, have lived on Earth for millions of years, far longer than humans have been around. We have learned many things through the ages that we would like to share with your species. We hope that after reading about our lifetimes, you will agree that no matter how short, no matter how long, no matter how big, no matter how smart or how strong, all life has a place, a purpose, and worth. All life is important on our planet Earth. And it's about the plants and animals of lifetimes. A lifetime for a mayfly is about one day. Here you can see a mayfly. Adult mayflies, sometimes called dayflies, spend most of their one day of life laying thousands of tiny eggs in the shallow water of mountain streams. If they didn't lay eggs that same day, there would be no more mayflies. When mayflies hatch, hungry trout and other fish snaps them up by the hundreds. But no matter how many mayflies the fish eat, there are always enough left to lay more eggs. Mayflies have survived on Earth for over 200 million years. Mayflies teach us that a lot can be done in just one day. A lifetime for a butterfly is about 1 month. Can you imagine? The beautiful butterflies lived only for 1 month. As they fly from flower to flower, sipping sweet nectar, butterflies brush against the pollen and carry some of it with them. By carrying pollen from flower to flower, butterflies make the seeds of plants fertile. Only fertile seeds can grow. When winter comes, all butterflies have to either migrate or hibernate. The monarch butterfly, which lives longer than most butterflies, migrates 2000 miles to spend the winter in Mexico. Butterflies that hibernate make a chemical a lot like antifreeze. People put cars to keep water from freezing. Antifreeze keep them alive matter how cold it gets. So butterflies shows us it's positive and it's possible to do important work and have fun at the same time. A lifetime for corn is 1 year. Here you can see a lot of corns in the field. A corn plant grows from a seed and dies at the end of every growing season. Every kernel of corn is a seed. If people did not save this seed over the winter, there would be no corn crop the next year. People have been doing this without fail every year since native people in Mexico started raising corn about 5,000 years ago. Corn is such a good and abundant food that it swallowed the exits and insects to live in cities and develop powerful civilizations. Columbus brought corn home to Europe with him from America, and soon corn was being raised throughout Europe, Africa, and Asia. Corn remind us to plan for future. A lifetime for an army ant is about 3 years. Army ants. Army. Army ants are famous for their ability to work together to accomplish amazing things. They march along soldiers, sometimes a million at a time. Nothing can stop them. When they come a river, they make an ant bridge for themselves to get across. If the river is very wide, they form large ant balls or floats to other side. And army ants eat mostly insects, spiders, and small animals. Although they have been known to eat horses, cows, and even tigers, they are tied up or caged. People who live in areas with army ants have to leave their homes for a day or two when the ants come marching through. When they return, their houses are completely free of rats, cockroaches, and other pests. So, army ants shows us that if everyone works together, we can do almost anything. It's possible for us do anything. A lifetime for a hermit crab is about 5 years. Hermit crabs are very good at taking actions to make their lives better. Nature doesn't give them a shell for protection. So they find shells that are empty and recycle them. They use these shells like motor homes until the crabs get too big for them. Then they move into larger shells. Another neat trick of hermit crab is to put a sea anemone on top of its shell. The poisonous arms of the anemone keep an octopus or squid from eating the crab for dinner. Since sea anemones can't move around very